Fear of failure. Fear of failure. Right now, kune vazhinji vari ku diaspora. Vari kutoona kuti life yavari kurarama iri better pane zvavangadai vachirarama dai vari kunyika yavo. What am I trying to say here? Fear of failure. There are many fears ziri kubata vanhu to the extent yekuti munhu anoona kuti zviri nani ndigare hangu ndiri kuno kuJoni, zviri nani ndigare hangu ndiri kuno kuBotswana, zviri nani ndigare hangu ndiri kuno overseas pane kudzokera back home. Mostly zvinocontributwa fear of failure. You know, vanhu, we are accustomed, we are used to our way of living. Zvekuti ndakamuka ndiri kuJoni kuya ndinotenga chingwa changu nemazai, chingwa changu nemaRussian, ndobika ndodya, ndotoona kunge life iri kufamba zvakanaka. Masikati tabika rice, tatenga chicken, zviri affordable ka, upenyu huchitoendeka. Munhu iye kuzomudza kuti kune chinonzi relocation hamuwirirani. Life yaanenge achirarama iyoyo, he tries by all means kuimaintaina to the extent yekuti kuti mune yasta relocation anotiona semunhu arasikirwa, kuti akubuda out of that environment anoona ari munhu arasikirwa. Guys, regai timbotaurana chokwadi panapa. Regai timbotaurana chokwadi. You know, from experience, ndinoona ndoziva vakawanda who came back from diaspora. I know of a lot of people who came back from diaspora, vairarama life vari ikoko, but they decided to come back home. And vazhinji vacho vari kuita zvinobatika. Vazhinji vacho, right now as we speak, they are living life at another level. Why can't you be one of them? Why can't you be one of those people? You know, I went to the diaspora a couple of years ago, and I spent over 10 years in the diaspora. Whilst I was there are some guys whom I know who came, right? Who came, and after they came, they had to work just for a couple of years. Then they decided to relocate back home. Right now, those guys are back home. They ventured into projects, and right now, they are at another level in terms of their living standards, in terms of their living styles. They are at another level, which is way more than the way they were when they were in the diaspora. Right? Of course, it's takasara, and we're trying to make ends meet. We're trying to make things happen. But with time progresses, as time progresses, those who made the decision to go back home, they are living a life. Tinenge tiri diaspora tichitry kumaintaina a living style yekuti uri ikoko unenge uchitanga munhu ari palevel yepamusoro uchitanga munhu akapenga, but back home unosvika kuno kumusha guys, unoshaya $2 yekutenga airtime yekuti 1 minutes yekuti you can even make calls to your friends and family members, maybe for a week, for the next 2 weeks. Unoshaya $2 yekuti uite mari yemacalls, yekufona macalls aya vanhu vanoona bad network naye unoshayiwa mari iyoyo. Guys, ndiri kuti kudai fear of failure. Munhu anenge ari kujoni for quite some time achirarama life ari ikoko, right? So given a situation whereby that person is accustomed, is used to that environment, for him to come back home kuti askotanga new life, that's where the whole challenge is. Dambudziko riri pavanhu nderekutanga zvinyowani. Dambudziko rekutanga zvinyowani. You know, I always like this statement that says fear kills many dreams than failure ever will, right? What kills the dreams of many people is just fear. It's just fear that kills the dreams of many people. It's not failure itself, but it's fear. You know, if I look back, each of you guys, you got a story to tell regarding your relocation. In this case, I'm talking about relocation whereby you left your motherland and went to the diaspora. Some are in Botswana, some are in Namibia, some are in Angola, some are in South Africa, some are in the UK, wherever you may be, right? You know, the decision that you made to leave your motherland, Zimbabwe, going to the diaspora, that was a bold decision ever. That was a courageous decision ever. I always like the statements from this other YouTuber who always say, some of us, we just left with a satchel. Right? Some of us just left with a backpack. Just bag rekubereka kumusana. Right? Waunopinda parodi wakutoenda. Of course, yes, some of us tava nema-relatives anga ari overseas kuti waiswana pokusvikira. Vamwe vakaenda vasina kana kokutombosvikira kwacho. Right? So, then take it this way. Think of it, someone is relocating to the diaspora with no relative, with no connection, with no friends. Then what more if you are coming back to your home country? What more when you are coming back to your village? What more when you are coming back to your raw area? Fear. Fear of failure. Vanhu, let me include myself as part of the story. Vanhu tine dambudziko rekutya kurasikirwa nezvatinazvo panguva iyoyo. We always try to maintain a lifestyle. Kananga ndichirarama for the past 4 or 5 years ndiri kudiaspora. For me it becomes a loss kuti nditi nhasi uno ndasvika ndapamusha, I'm in the village. It becomes a loss kuti nditange kurarama life on another angle whereby ndiri pamusha, ndiri pavillage, ndiri paruzevha. Handisisina yatingati a privilege to all what I was benefiting whilst I was in the diaspora. All that just because of fear. Fear of failure. Guys, do you know that the moment you take a bold decision to get out of the comfort zones, a way will be opened for you. You know, nature itself, everything will open up for you. The moment you make a bold decision to say, now is the time, I'm going to the village, I'm going to the raw areas, guys, I can guarantee you that things will open up for you. Things will eventually open up for you. It's high time, guys, we need to brush off the fear that is within us. It's only fear that is a stumbling block in our journey to relocate back home. If we are able to brush off that fear, I can tell you guys that your relocation journey becomes a success. Right now I'm on the ground as I'm recording this video, trying to pave the way forward. And like I told you guys, soon I'll be having some projects. You can see we've been busy offloading those bricks. Last night, yesterday, we got 1,000 bricks here, and very soon we're going to kickstart a project in the village. You know, I'm trying to brush off that fear that has been within myself. After having spent quite a number of years in the diaspora, I'm trying to brush off that fear. You know, it's a matter of having to tackle your challenges head on. In our language, they say, "Kana wada kudya imbwa, idya riri gono." When it comes to eating dogs, right? When it comes to eating dogs, you don't have to eat the puppies. You must eat like the bulldog. You must eat the big dog. Kana wada kudya imbwa, idya riri gono. So it's a matter of tackling your challenges head on. Guys, it's high time we need to brush off the fear that is within us. Of course, there's nothing wrong to be in the diaspora. There's nothing wrong to be outside the country. But the bottom of the matter remains, Zimbabwe is our home. Zimbabwe ndiko kumusha. You can spend 30 years in the diaspora. You can spend 45 years in the diaspora, right? But I can tell you guys that home is home. There's no two ways about it. Kumusha. When I say kumusha, I'm not talking about rural areas as such, but I'm talking about Zimbabwe. Whether you are in a peri-urban area or whether you are staying in a suburb, whether you're staying Mauzanyempa, wherever you're staying, the thing remains that kumusha, your home is your home, right? So it doesn't matter how long you stay in a foreign land. The time will come when nature calls, home is home and home remains home. So guys, yeah, that's it. It's a matter of trying to get out of the comfort zones, right? Of course, I do understand. Mabasa anenge achinetsa zvakaoma in the diaspora. Mabasa awanikwe zvekudaro, right? And when we talk in terms of mabasa, we talk in terms of mabasa takanangana even professional jobs chao. Besides mabasa asiri professional, kuna mabasa ari professional roti you'll be working at a white collar job. Mabasa anonetsa because kana uri munyika yakaita se South Africa, of which yagara into high unemployment rate, right? And you being there also trying to secure a job, it means the competition becomes stiff, right? So you find out that there are challenges that comes along the way. But guys, I'm just saying, try to do your best, secure some funds, so that if you are really interested in making a relocation journey, the time will eventually come when you make this journey a success. Like I always say, guys, when it comes to relocation, I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm not here to push anyone to say relocate today, tomorrow, or the next day after. You need to understand that relocation is a matter of personal perspectives. It is a matter of you having to be ready at that particular point in time. We cannot all relocate on the same day. We cannot all relocate on the same day as such.